cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. I'm from the bottom of the barrel, came apart it in the gravel. On black be my apparel, Glock 40 pointing at you. We storming niggas' castles, my niggas is going cashews. I like it, I take it, I ain't gotta fucking ask you. Terrorist mindset, deadly the thoughts, shoot and bury the nonsense. And piss in the corpse, you niggas small like the fine print. Fall in line and get pop quick, you forgot your reminder. Third pound we the livest, respect over everything. Cash come included, my clique get everything. Mash on the music, biz, it is what it is. These are the breaks, separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass low, poison all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm born blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team next. We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Never lose love like sleep, I be stretched out. Everybody on my line, that's why I stepped out. Mark Gatorade, stone face gripped up. Mouth split, Tony talking Tiger gear ripped up. Pound reppin', G checking freshman. Top hat pimped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy, no lie. Real hard, true eye for Avila. Nigga pick a side, killers never switch a side. Money or the power, push away, I feel aside. Deal a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air. Shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, me no scared. And you can keep them ugly bitches over there.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope. It ain't worth throwing pearls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keep them hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do for wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let off them choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live in the back, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goons, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Homie think, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is the turn, trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the move, go ridiculous. Oh.
Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary, live with your host, Bang. We welcome back. What's good? What's good? Salute, Sir Charles. Salute. 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 This is Banging Aces, live and direct sport commentary. Live with your host, Bang. This is the AFC NFC Championship preview for A2DG. Salute to A2DG, to the gaming community, as you see on the board right now. Had to give them some love. Salute to A2DG Smooth. Salute to A2DG Shades. Your boy Shades Gaming. Bangtime USA Media. Bangtime USA Gaming on all platforms. What's good, y'all? Well, we see what it is. We see what it is.
Imagine shopping for a car from
The NFC Championship matchup is set. 49ers, San Francisco 49ers versus the LA Rams. Both with dramatic wins over the last weekend. The Rams possibly the most dramatic with an emphatic 3-play drive to move them into position to knock out the champions. As you see, I had early in the week I posted a promo of me watching the game and showing you the energy that I had while I was watching the game last week. After I was telling my dad the Tampa Bay Bucks were going to make a comeback. And they make the comeback. And I was mad emphatic. So I showed you the happy part, the wild out part, my energy. I got the hate from the trolls, reminding me that we did lose. I didn't show you my energy when the Rams won. I did. But I was disappointed, but I wasn't like fan disappointed where my head was hanging and I couldn't go on with my day. I'm sure there was Buccaneer fans out here like that, but that wasn't me. You understand? So they was trying to rub the win in, and I was just making the point. Making the point on the energy and the comeback. It was so energetic. TB12, the savvy GOAT, figuring it out. Tampa Bay Bucks, I don't know why they went with a 0 blitz on a 3rd down. I don't care what's said across national television. You went with an all-out blitz on 3rd down in the middle of the damn field? Are you crazy? Instead of a prevent or a cover 4 or man-to-man, you went with a all-out blitz. Man, Stafford identified that blitz, boy, on the lineup. You could see him look at Cooper Kupp quickly. He hikes the ball kind of fast after calling the play, and Cooper Kupp runs the goal. And Stafford delays long enough, shifting backwards to give him enough space to just heave it down the middle. of the field. And Cooper Kupp, the #1 receiver on the season, with a remarkable season, adding to a remarkable playoffs, catches the ball to end the game and the season for the Tampa Bay Bucks. And it was dramatic. Yes. But I love football. So good football is football. I told you guys 2 weeks ago when they got all dramatic and cut my boy during the game because he wouldn't go back in because his foot was hurting. Let's remember a deltoid ligament tear, folks. Look that up. Look deltoid ligament. See what ligament is that. See what muscle is that. Yeah. So this year, in my opinion, got wasted on egos at the end of the season. You wasted an epic, legendary, possible back-to-back repeat by the 44-year-old savvy GOAT. They let it all go on egos. Coaches, team management and leadership, and players. Egos. Gotta have that in check. Gotta have that in check, people. It's the greatest ego to take the greatest egos sometimes to win championships, but it's many egos. Coach versus player. This is my team. You ain't throw me enough ball. Get out there. You're fucking finished. You're there talking down to people and treating men less than men and slapping people in the head and yeah. Because you know that the team is got 28 players on the free agent market and half of them ain't going to come back because they're champions and they do to get paid. Respect your championship. 2, respect your championship. Coaches, fans. They don't come by the dozens. They're very hard to get to. So the NFC matchup, 49ers versus the Rams. Now the 49ers. The 49ers. Beat this top contender, best team in the NFC East, 12-5 Cowboys, and then followed up by beating the best NFC team on their home field at Lambeau Field in the cold, snowy, freezing game. A slushy, wet, nasty game. And the 49ers prevailed in defensive battle against the savvy vet, AR-12. Aaron Rodgers goes down, face down. And oh, man. Did the questions start on his legacy right away? But a prime example that championships don't come in bunches, man. KC better really appreciate these moments and take advantage of them. Really. With the 49ers special teams. Salute to the special teams. Let them get their flowers. Blocks a punt and a field goal to upset that beastie team over there. 49 versus Rams, week 18. Rams lost to the 49ers. It was a last-minute steal of a game by Jimmy Garoppolo and crew. All because the Rams couldn't assert and secure a first down to eliminate this very game. 49ers would have been out of it if they could have just handled their business 2 weeks ago. Week 18. Couldn't get it done. Stafford couldn't get it done. Rams couldn't get it done. And now I'm supposed to believe they'll be able to get it done tomorrow. Now, this is going to be a totally different game. I do understand that. I hope you do too. But yeah, I believe the 49ers have the momentum right now and the confidence to win this game. But it's all eyes on Jimmy G. He was just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Came up short. Could have won it. Came up short. A Super Bowl will be settling the narrative and said Jimmy G's legacy to Brady forever. This is what lies in the midst. With Brady winning the championship last year and being eliminated this year. If Jimmy Garoppolo could go and win a championship this year, it'll be forever seared and connected to Brady. With the addition of Brady may not want to retire and may want the job in San Francisco next year. But we'll talk about that later. Whoa, right? Whoa. I mean, if Aaron Rodgers is going to Denver, the San Francisco job and team is already ready and geared to go. Tampa is going to be totally rebuilding. So expect them to go back into the losing column. That team will be totally different next year. New quarterback, new running back, new receivers. It's going to be totally different. Totally different. But we'll see what they do first before we put them in the loser column, but I expect it. On the contrary, the Rams, Stafford had a season of a champion. Winning this game is imperative for Stafford. With 2 playoff wins in his career coming this year. Finally getting the opportunity to go to the playoffs and show something. And he's pulling through. Stafford. Some will argue he's MVP worthy. I'm going to argue that. For him to complete this, Rams have a gelling defense at the time, an aggressive front, and a lockdown secondary. Going to be very challenging for Jimmy G. Going to be very challenging for Jimmy G. But every now and then he get in these little grooves. He's been in some big games. He's lost already. He's lost in the biggest game. And so you know how, my motto is you got to lose first to win. That's what gets in my way with the Bengals. But we'll get to them. But San Fran already lost. And they back. Think they're going to lose again? They got a pretty potent offense. Electricity in the bottle in a person named Deebo Samuels. The Rams offense is explosive. And they have ODB, OBJ, ODB, OBJ paired with the Cooper Cup, #1 wide receiver this year. Cam Akers, Sony Michel running back, and Stafford the gunslinger. Nick Bosa looks to hunt and speed up Stafford timing and keep him off his center. Rams have a chance to have a home field advantage for a Super Bowl for the second straight year and be in the same position the Tampa Bay Bucks were in last year. 49ers electricity in a bottle is a person. That is his moniker, electricity in a bottle, here on Banging Aces. By the name of Deebo Samuels, with an addition, Eli Mitchell, Skittles Kittles, Brandon Ayuk, Jimmy G, and Harborough, and his revolutionary offense of play calling that I'm seeing going on over there. Salute to Harborough. Them Harboroughs, man, they some great coaches, man. They got some things going on over there. Just like Daddy, huh? Have to get Deebo activated early. 49ers have to get Deebo activated early in this game. I don't want to see all that late stalling that y'all did last week in your last matchup. They didn't get Deebo going until late in the second quarter, maybe third, early third. That was a mistake, man. It almost cost them. You need to get them going early, bro. The Rams ain't going to play no games. They're going to try to get up and make you play from behind. So you can't exploit that run game on them. I'm not saying that's going to happen because I'm expecting the San Francisco defense that's been shocking people for the last 5-6 straight weeks. The second half of the season, defenses look formidable with Nick Bosa, Armstead in the front, putting that pressure in that secondary with interceptions after interceptions on some top QBs. Quite frankly, I don't think San Francisco is getting the respect they deserve because of Jimmy G. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Harbaugh has to get Deebo activated early. I said that. Succeed in destiny. In this game, their succeed in destiny depends on it. And finally, we have to give special flowers, which I already said, in recognition to the special teams. Magnificent block, field goal, block punt, and a great team win in the divisional round. Special teams could be special in every game. So watch out for them. 49ers are gelling overall as a team, all around. Jimmy G better not mess that up. He has a tendency to mess up the big games as well. Rams and Stafford better not lose this game. Keep them in mind in this game. Keep the special teams in mind. But the Rams and Stafford better not lose this game. That pressure from Bosa and Armstead up the middle on Stafford is dangerous. It makes it where you can't trust Stafford. But I can't trust Jimmy G either. So this is a perfect game. And it's going to be a great game. Now, picks. Oh, no. Maybe not yet. Yeah, I got to go picks, man. Hold up. Yeah, all right. Yeah, picks. All right, man. Majority of everybody in the world is going with the LA Rams. Stafford to get his first Super Bowl appearance. ODB to get his return and Super Bowl appearance. He's been playing marvelous. Numbers just going up. They had 3 major turnovers last week that really hurt his numbers, but they still played well enough to win. Salute to OBJ. Having playoff success again. I got some say it's gonna be a defensive game, but I think it's gonna be a shootout. I believe the defense on both sides will come up big and add to these touchdowns. I believe that Jimmy G would throw for 250. 250 and 3 TDs. 3 passing TDs. '49ers get 2 rushing TDs for a total of 5 touchdowns and a field goal. I could probably take one of those touchdowns from the rushers away, but I see Deebo Samuel at least getting 2 touchdowns this weekend. I don't know, 1 catching, 1 running. I see Kittles getting a touchdown, and possibly Ayuke gets in the end zone this weekend. So that right there is dangerous, because that's right up Stafford's alley. He loves to gunsling it out. And I got Stafford throwing for 300 plus. 3 TDs. For a total of 21 points. And a rushing touchdown for a total of 28 points. No field goals. Maybe 1. So what that be? 29, 30, 31 points. 49ers getting the W late. 33-31, 36-31, somewhere around there. I got the 49ers upsetting the Rams. I'm going to tell you right now, they got the perfect smell of a championship team. Let me tell you what I mean. They haven't been dominant throughout the season. They didn't come high on the radar, but they should have been high on the radar. They had a number one quarterback there, they would probably be high on the radar. But they perfect. They had to win late, win on the road, all the way to this point. They're supposed to get put out, so people don't realize. People got them out because they had a subpar season, but it reminded me of the Giant run. It reminded me of the Raven run. It reminded me of, you know what I mean? And at this point, all these teams have some story. So that's just part of the 49ers story. But I got them the underdog pulling out this game late in a shootout. Why? Because Stafford hasn't been at this moment. This is the biggest moment ever in his career. I believe he can do it. But he's going to throw picks. And the picks are going to make the difference in this game. Jimmy Garoppolo. He'll throw a pick, a 2-2. Because that defense is ferocious over there. He may even fumble the ball more than he throws a pick, getting slapped from behind and stuff like that. But I see Harbaugh. Wow, it's going to be a good game, guys. Because McVay, I got a lot of respect for Coach McVay. He's diabolical. As we see last week, he pulled it out against Tampa. But again, Stafford hasn't been here, and Jimmy Garoppolo has. And the mistakes in the game. I think the Rams could come in not respecting the 49ers because everybody got them up. I think the Rams could come in not remembering the season theme. Respect your ops. Respect your ops, people. They come in not respecting the 49ers. 49ers, they don't have nothing you scared of. They don't have the quarterback arm you scared of. They're not, right? But they dangerous. Couple of good plays, you'll be out the game against them. They all been here before and lost. They don't want to lose again. Garoppolo ain't been here by himself and lost. They all been here. Skittles, you know how close they was to tasting the chipper. So ODB never been here. Well, yeah, he been here. I'm sorry. Ain't been here in a while, I should say. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to Addicted to the Game. Salute to Know It All Design. Salute to Cold Water No Bleach. Salute to Third Pound. Salute to BANGnACES Tribe. Salute to all my BANGnACES Tribe. Hashtag BANGnACES in chat. Hashtag BANGnACES Sports. What else? Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. And today is our audio. You just have me audio doing the preview matchup for the this weekend's games, NFC AFC Championship. Wow. For both of them. They both got some shockers in this game with the 49ers coming back and knocking out two big teams. Some people feel like Dallas is supposed to be here. Some people feel like the Green Bay is supposed to be here. But one thing for sure, this team earned it. They beat them both. Them not being on top of their game, if they were such a better team, they would be here. But not respecting their ops got them beat. Let's see if the Rams are going to do the same thing. See if the Rams are going to do the same thing.
You ever see the sun come up over the Rockies? It's all of a sudden below there's California. And you swear you're looking at heaven. I have nothing left. Nothing to give you. I have no pride. No dignity. No money. I don't even know how we'll make a living.
So, yeah, man. I got the 49ers putting out a close one in a shootout over the Rams. That's coming from Bang, right here, live and direct on BANGnACES Sport Commentary. That's what I got for the NFC. I got the 49ers coming out the NFC. My brother Ace is going to be ecstatic. That's my pick. Actually, I should call Ace. Let him represent his pick and tell y'all how and why he feel his 49ers gonna pull out this dub right here. Should call Ace.
The power of the Cowboy Gang was broken forever.
Excuse the background movie in the back, you know, family having their moment. But I had to get this show out. Been planning it all week and just was busy and but I had to get the show out. And we out. We almost be halfway there too. That was the matchup preview for the NFC. Y'all got my answers. Tell me how y'all feel. Tell me who y'all picking. Tell me why. Oh, salute the Rams, huh, Sir Charles? Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. I could see them really having a blowout game tonight. If they come with their A game, they can have a blowout game against the 49ers. But something about the Rams, as y'all see, week after week, they can't step on teams, bro. They can't step on the throat and finish teams early. They always leave a window. Stafford throws 3-4 picks in the game to allow teams to stay in shit. And I think this is one of those games. Everybody trying to crown Stafford like he's some made quarterback. And he had a wonderful year with McVay. But I seen him have these years and not make the playoffs. He's just in the playoffs for the first time. And he's winning. But don't think I don't see McVay keep playing Stafford safe. You know what I mean? They throwing their balls, but they playing them safe. And last week, he had to do what he had to do. That Cooper Kupp had like an 80-yard game. About a fourth quarter, the game about to end, and you give up a 70-yard bomb to him so he could end with over 160 yards or some shit like that. Like, come on, bro. That was a respectable game that you gave up to Cooper Kupp prior to that. You know what I mean? And that happened in the last few seconds. Last 30 seconds of a game. So, you know, that shit can't be happening, man. That shit can't be happening. But shout out to Cooper Kupp, man. I don't know. I would argue he's screaming for MVP, man. He had a wonderful year, man. Wonderful year. Even better than Jamar Chase. Shout out to the rookie of the year, Jamar Chase. Offensive rookie of the year, Jamar Chase. Shout out to him. Which leads me to the AFC Championship matchup. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man. AFC matchup. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. Everybody has Patty Mahomes walking on Cincinnati for the last 4 years. They've been in this game and sort of own the AFC. Patty Mahomes, the generational future QB, trying to get to his 3rd Super Bowl in 3 years. He's 1-2. He's 1-2. Oh, man. With an opportunity to win 2 Super Bowls in 3 years, like Russell Wilson did already. You understand what I'm saying? People tend to forget about that. People tend to forget about Russ. When he had a great defense, Russ was a beast. Russ still a beast. Quiet as kept. He had an injury year for the first time in his career. So I don't like people shitting on him because he had an injury this year. Probably his injury, he was playing as one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. Thank God we did. Excuse me, everybody. Thank God we did a week-to-week top 5 quarterback thing. So I was able to pinpoint that easy. Prior to the injury, Russ Wilson was arguably top 5, top 3 with yardage and efficiently. And with those 2 wide receivers over there, I will only expect his numbers to be crazy. But he fell out. He fell out of the top. As soon as he got injured, with this season being a dynamic season for these quarterbacks, man. Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs, 4 straight seasons has played in this game. Wow. That's impressive. Alone. 4 straight seasons they played in this AFC Championship game. Patty Mahomes, possibly the league's best QB today. Possibly the league's best QB today. Very innovative, creative, gunslinger mentality. Has made the proper adjustments this year after his little roughing throwing many interceptions early in the season. He balanced that out and finished strong. Arguable for MVP this season. Arguable. Being in the AFC Championship game, I say that that argument is valid. After making proper adjustments this year, he has maintained his hold on the AFC. Though he fell short of the top seed, second and finishing second to the Titans, who are home fishing right now, watching this game. Fishing because of Ryan Tannehill and his interception throwing, miscommunication having. That's all I can say about Tannehill. Patty Mahomes, CEH, McKinnon, Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, and the wide receiver steady roll and sleeper cover. Pringle, Miko Hardman. My greatest question about the Chiefs is their defense, personally. And they have my Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator, Spags, Steve Spagnuolo. Very good, next to great coordinator. However, his aggressive defense is anchored by fast defensive ends and linebacker fierceness. Side to side, sideline and sideline. The personnel of the Chiefs don't necessarily have that. They have ends, but they linebackers, that's why that defense is not dominant. That's why that defense is not dominant. They've been good second half of this season, but they haven't been dominant. Last week, they got cooked. They got cooked by Gabriel Davis. 208 yards. Cooked. 4 touchdowns to a third slotted receiver. They got cooked. So don't talk to me about good defense in the secondary and all of that. They got cooked. And at times this year, I've seen them get run on. Though they've stopped the run pretty much these last couple of weeks. This is going to be a good game. Sleeper game. Joe Burrow. The person not respecting the ops will get you slaughtered. Not respecting the ops will get you slaughtered. Though I don't think the Chiefs going to get slaughtered. They can score at will. Joe Burrow, the most sacked QB in the NFL this year, has overcome it all. adjusting his timing and efficiency in game, every game this year. Shaking my head. Do you know what that means? Yo! Close the door. Goodness gracious, excuse me, child. I don't even know where I was. So let me get myself or gather myself, people. And just gather myself. His timing, I believe I was at his timing and efficiency, right? Talking about Joe Burrow. Timing and efficiency. In game, every game, he's been switching it up. The team, I bang. Here on BANGnACES, monitored all season. The Cup of Joe Show and Chaser the Follow has been amazing this year. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon on the ground running for 1,300 yards, 13 TDs, catching a couple of TDs. All of that. The Cup of Joe Show. And Chase, the Cup of Joe Show and Chaser the Follow. That's the moniker. The name of the Cincinnati Bengals here on BANGnACES. With Jamar Chase claiming the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Doing his thing this rookie season. The very few and only Hall of Fame greats do. That only very few and only Hall of Fame greats do. This potent offense is in position, and they know it. They have the winning swag. They have the repeated claim to the challenge. They won't be stopped, they claim. They would rather have no one other than the Kansas City Chiefs that they claim this AFC win on. Joe Burrow said he don't care about being an underdog. He's here to claim. Joe Burrow said he's here to claim. They say they won't be stopped. They say they won't be stopped, people. They already beat the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 16 with Joe Burrow threw for 400 plus total yards. And claimed the W in a shootout then. I believe throwing for 45 points or something like that. Jamar Chase catching 200 and something yards, like 200 plus yards that game. They had no answer for him. This is what I mean, Chiefs defense. That got exposed last week by a third stringer. And Jamar Chase, the Rookie of the Year, coming into, and don't forget about T. Higgins and Uzama and Tyler Boyd. Joe Burrow can score points too. He could delay a play and throw down the field too. But I believe they're going to control the clock a little bit with Joe Mixon. And they're going to have a blast with that Kansas City defense. And I believe that Cincinnati front is not going to be able to speed Patty Mahomes up that much. They're going to have to do something for that Cincinnati defense to get a couple of picks in this game in order to even have a chance. But I like their energy. I like the Cincinnati Bengals energy. They have a hell of a story, a football story, that is. This game is filled with pre-anticipatory excitement and intrigue. A very different game. Cincinnati Bengals squad. These ain't your lovey Bengals. These ain't your lovey Bengals. It's the Cup of Joe show with a chaser. Like how I did that. Like how I did that. It's the Cup of Joe show with a chaser. They are the underdogs. But according to Joe Burrow, they're here to make their name. They're here to claim. Bring some respect to the Cincinnati Bengals. The North is here. The North is here. We are the North. Oh, man. I kill myself sometimes, chat. Like the 49ers and the perfect teams to advance. According to history and championship, previous winners, they look to be in position. And everybody thinks it's going to be a Chiefs blowout. But I look to this to be a shootout. Sort of like last week's game with the Bills. It's going to be exciting like that. Like, wow. Patty Mahomes coming off an emphatic game last week. An emphatic game win. 13 seconds, bro. 13 seconds. $13 seconds. 3 plays. Boom, boom, boom. How you get 3 plays off in 16 seconds, but it was 13 seconds it took to make the drive to get the field goal to win the game? That was magnificent and really pathetic. On behalf of the supposed #1 pass defense in the NFL and all of this, man, that defense blew a game from a great game from Josh Allen. Salute to Josh Allen. He tried, but he came up short again. So will that be Joe Burrow's fate? Patty Mahomes is the truth, man. I've been arguing that all year. Even though I knew it, I wanted people to compete with him, and there was quarterbacks competing with his status this year. No one better than the GOAT this year. No one better than the savvy GOAT this year. When it comes to QBing. But these guys, they're in position to take the reins for the future Joe Burrow's special, y'all. To get sacked that many times and still be here and win those games. Oh, man. Throwing on CDs. Throwing down the field at will. Oh, man. You know, Kansas City has scored 42 points in the last 2 straight games. Kansas City has scored 42 points in the last 2 straight games. Got 440 yards total offense in back-to-back games. In order for the Bengals to beat Patty Mahomes, they have to send a variety of looks at Patty Mahomes. Zone cover twos, man cover twos, 3-4 looks. What they play? Zone package blitzes. All of this stuff, like, you have to try and get to Patty or at least move him. Do not think you can beat him with a cover 2 shell. Like every team beat him last year. If you haven't noticed, he's adjusted mid-season. Everybody playing a cover 2 against him. What is he doing now? As soon as he identifies it, he steps back. He lets the rush come in. He sidesteps. He extends the plate. If nobody's open, he's running for the first down or the touchdown. He's running now. He's dumping off to the screen. He got Tyreek Hill coming across a lot more crossing routes. He has little dump off routes. He's taking the upfront stuff that they're blowing into touchdowns, and they're doing it other ways. He identifies that cover 2. He studied it. He's done his homework. He's made his adjustment. Do not think you're going to beat him with a cover 2. It is not his Achilles heel anymore. His level of adjustment shows me he knows how to identify the coverage, and with his legs, he has learned how to extend the play and still make his throws a lot more. Screen dump offs, routes, crossing routes, etc. Patty Mahomes needs a new look to confuse him. And even then, he's such a good player. He knows football. I figure he will figure it out. Just like Joe Burrow has proven to do. I don't know that the Bengals front can make Patty speed up his process. So that's one thing. I don't know about their defense enough. I know they played well enough to be in this game. They're not a lockdown defense, but they're playing well enough. This can be a rout or an upset based on Cincy's defense. Joe Burrow already beat Mahomes. But this level, Burrow got to make this happen. It's not going to be given to him. It's going to be a war. When that football starts, Kansas City looking to advance. Cincy looking to shock the world. And have everybody talking about Joe Burrow's name like they talking about Patty Mahomes. Have everybody saying Joe Burrow's name. He make a Super Bowl in his second year with Cincinnati. That's amazing in itself. Got T. Higgins, the sleeper guy back there. Jamar Chase going off. T. Higgins going off. Uzomah. Joe Mixon. I got Joe Burrow throwing 2 touchdowns to Chase. 1 to Higgins. Maybe 1 to Joe Mixon or Uzomah. That's 3 passing touchdowns. I got Joe Mixon getting 2 rushing touchdowns in this game. And 100 yards. And I got a field goal on the board. For a total of 38 points. Yeah. Joe Burrow's going to put up 38 points. That shouldn't be amazing because last game they put up 45. Or 44 or something like that. Not the previous game, but the last time they played Mahomes. And then you got Patty Mahomes. Got him throwing 2 touchdowns to Kelsey. Touchdown to Tyreek. I got CEH or McKinnon getting in the end zone 1 time. And 2 field goals. For a total of 28 and 2 field goals. A total of 34. Coming up short. And a nail biter. And Joe Burrow wins his 2nd time. Beats Kansas City for the 2nd time this year, except this time in the AFC Conference Championship. And he's talked about forever. And the Super Bowl being the battle of the underdogs. Cincinnati and the 49ers. Now, I know it's rare. Nobody has that. People have Cincinnati before they have the 49ers, and I just don't see it that way. It's going to be an emphatic game, man. Patty Mahomes is special, and he just showed 13 seconds. But again, respect your ops. He just showed you 13 seconds, right? I think everybody going to come in with that on the mind. Yo, I think Vegas is going to get rich this week based off of this. The Patty Mahomes, everybody going Patty Mahomes, betting Patty Mahomes. And they putting these side bets in there. And I think that's where they're gonna bank on everybody because of what Patty Mahomes did in 13 seconds last week. I expect the upset in this game, though. Sir Charles. That's 2 upsets. Think I'm far off? Think I'm crazy? You think I'm out my mind? It's all right. You can tell me I'm out my mind. You can tell me I'm out my mind. Oh, man. So what y'all think, man? What y'all think? Cup of Joe versus Debo Samuels. I know everybody got exactly what you saying right now, man. I know everybody got that get this going here. Let me get this going. Get this going here. Let's get this going here. Let's get this going here. I don't know why it's looking like that, but whatever. Yeah. So what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? So yeah, that was me. I am your host, Bang. And so what y'all think about my preview, man, and my take? It can happen, right? I know it can happen, man. It's just funny like that, man. Football is gonna be funny like that always, and we gotta stay focused. Stay focused, people. Really. Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary, live with your host, Bang. We doing a preview, sport commentary, and reaction to the upcoming AFC, NFC Conference Championship games. Bang just went through the preview on how I'm picking the upsets to happen. I believe the crucial turnovers is what's going to make the difference in my pick. So the defenses are going to have to play key. I know everybody wants to think about the QB and all of this. But that's one thing about championships. They're not one on the average. Like, this is the best of the best. You know what I mean? Playing each other, and it's one and done season. So all you got to do is be good today. And the 49ers has been hot lately, today. You know what I mean? Early in the season, they was easy licks. I think they had to get their quarterback situation figured out, and they had to get healthy. And they healthy. Their defense has been picked up, and it's been the dying factor why they're here late in the season. So watch out for them, man. That special teams, discipline, lack of penalties, all of that. I think all that's gonna matter. I think the Rams get a lot of penalties. Just like Dallas got a lot of penalties. Giving up over 100 yards and yardage and stuff like that. And, we gotta watch those things, man. We gotta watch those things. Yeah. So that was the preview. That was an hour. I like that. The other things I want to talk about is we already got some moves happening, man. Head coaching jobs being filled. Also, offensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. He goes in motion and becomes the head coach of the Denver Broncos. Wow. In a move that is expected to be for the courting of Aaron Rodgers. How does it go? Ending of his career. His Brady-esque GOAT moment. But Aaron Rodgers has came up short in a lot of seasons, man. A good quarterback, but he's came up short in a lot of seasons. And he needs to get off the conceited tip and really check himself. Egos. Remember I said that? I should have named that the theme of the show, but it's AFC Conference Week, so that's the theme of the show. But egos, man. Check your egos for championships, man. Check your egos for championships. There's no way you can get them if you don't check those egos, man. Every one of those players can have one. The owner can have one. The coach can have one. Or coaches can have some. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got to check their joint. These ain't kids. These is grown people trying to come together. And unity ain't nothing more. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Thorough Birdie, the Working Bird. Salute to him. Make sure y'all go stream that EP on every platform. Spotify, Apple iTunes, all that. Go stream that. The Working Bird, it's called. It's about Thorough Birdie. But yeah, he got a song on there called Unity, and it's a shout to Queen Latifah. Unity original song. Salute to the hip hop and that, and but that's it's a good song. It's a positive song. Go get out holler and shit. But yeah, man, that's the matchup preview when we got Hatchet going to Denver. Everybody's expecting Rodgers to go to Denver now, but that was first told to you right here on Banging Aces by my boy Have. His team is Denver Broncos, and he wanted Aaron Rodgers to go there. So whatever's going to get him there, I wish he would have came on today, and we'll ask him next show though during the game. We'll ask him how you feel about that hire. I think they could have did better with a better coach, man. But whatever, whatever. That would be funny if Aaron Rodgers be like, I was trying to get away from Magic. I'm going to go to the 49ers or something like that. I know he was looking for the 49ers last year. I don't know that he's still going to be looking for the 49ers this year. It looks like Denver's set up for him to head to Denver. We'll see what other teams jumps in the mix in the meanwhile and make an offer for him. But it looks like it's going to be Denver. And Aaron Rodgers going to the AFC with all those young guns. This late in his career. Not that he can't compete with him. He's Aaron Rodgers. But why? Why? Them young guns over there. Ooh. Denver is a good team to go to, though. They got the defense. They got a good running back, great running back. They got a decent wide receiver. Let's remember Devontae Adams is a free agent. So I wonder will he follow Aaron Rodgers? These are just talking points. We'll talk more on the next show. But yeah, I really wanted to touch on them here with y'all. Please don't be scared of pitching and don't be scared of pitching and give you an intake. But what will Rodgers go to Oakland? You know what I mean? Where's Brady going? Is he retiring? Watch out, San Francisco, for Brady. But honestly, I expect Brady to announce his retirement. I know he loves the game, so I know it's harder for him. after he had one of his best seasons. I don't know that he wants to leave the game, but Brady shouldn't be part of no rebuild. Not in Tampa. It'll take too many years to get to where you got to get to. It'll take him at least 3 years. You know what I mean? And what's that? 48? Nah. Where else could Brady go? Where else could he go? You know, he could actually go anywhere, but where else can he go and win right now? Rams? Watch out, Stafford. You don't you come up short in this game, that might be your career. If the GOAT want to come in, bro. Oh, man. That would be so foul, right? The GOAT could go anywhere and shut down anybody. It's like he did with Jameis Winston. I know everybody's saying that, but I expect it, but he hasn't said it. He hasn't said it. So I know the game is vicious. I know the game is vicious. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm gonna call the show there, man. We're about to get up out of here since nobody's dropping no outside of Sir Charles. Looks like we the only ones in there, Sir Charles. It's all good, man. I know when you don't have shows during the week, it's gonna get like this. But Sir Charles, I appreciate you, brother, as always. I was gonna call Didge, but it's already longer than I want. I wanted to do a half an hour for both teams and a little bit, 25 minutes both teams and a little bit over the top to make a complete hour. We are at 122 now. So I'm going to end it here. He going to come back to his contract and complete his contract. Yeah, he going to get that money, right? Get that money. He don't need money. It's not about money for him. It's not about money for him. He could walk away from the game tomorrow. And that's what also wanted to talk about a little bit more about AB. I've watched him on podcasts. I wanted to show a clip of what he said. But he talked about mental health and all of this. He has no excuses. He said he's fine. Decisions he make to be AB has been the decision he's made. Like, he's not trying to get his life under one set wide receiver, cut triangle, T.O., Ocho Cinco, all these guys. Like, he's trying to make his own way. He's involved in a lot of different things. And I felt what he was saying. A lot of people, it takes people to be happy at what they do. And when somebody feels like they can slap you down, talk to you down, or belittle you, or make you inferior, or be subjugated, racist behind the scenes, and when he sees those, he's seen it in programs like he was on a podcast with Brandon Marshall, Swaggy P, and another guy, and these guys are all professionals, and It's called the I Am Athlete show. Check it out. It's pretty good. But it was go check out the interview. I don't want to put words in his mouth. But AB was really being AB. He's in superstar mode. He's very aware of his records, his numbers, what he's done compared in the time frame, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people feel like he could have got 2 or 3 Super Bowls if he would have just, but AB didn't see it that way. You know, he said he walked away from $30 million because he chose to be a champion instead of be stuck on a team with sub-racist organization and people that had backdoor issues with him and stuff like that, you know, but they still want to sign him and because of his greatness. So he said he's not doing any quarterback campaigns this year, but he did give a shout out to his South Floridian native, Lamar Jackson. So call it what you will. But Marquise Brown is Antonio Brown's cousin. So make what you will about it. But I'll leave y'all on that note. Some will say he'll never get a job in the NFL again. Others would say production will always give you a job. You know what I mean? And there's 3 sides to every story and so on and so forth. So I'll leave y'all with that. Antonio Brown, Lamar Jackson, Marquise Brown, Mark Andrews. Whoa. Bateman. Whoa. Suddenly, they have one of the most potent offenses in history. But I'll leave y'all with that to think about. This is Banging Aces, live and direct, sport commentary live with your host, Bang! This was the AFC, NFC preview matchup. Chiefs, Bengals, Chiefs, Rams, 49ers, Rams. 49ers, Rams in LA. Bengals, Chiefs in Kansas City. So I'm saying both underdogs and visiting teams is winning this weekend. No home team wins. So think about that. I'm crazy. I know. Stay tuned for the for the marketing ads for this week's upcoming game. And y'all have fun, man. Salute. Salute, Sir Charles. Salute to A2DG. Salute to Know It All Design. Salute to Cold Water No Bleach. Salute to Smoking Goods. Salute to the Working Bird. Thorough Birdie. Hold on. Let me get it going though. Yeah, let's go.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Tie ball game, still a little.
Hello, everybody.
To go in the half. The question,
I'm your host,
can they
Bang.
put something together here, try to take
We
that
go.
lead into intermission.
Hey!
That would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Flying high, them birdies be lit. 7-9, them birdies legit. Stay the line, don't get caught in the mix. Don't be minding mine, no, them birdies be flying high, so you know how they get. Flying high, them birdies be lit. 7-9, them birdies legit. Stay the line, don't get caught in the mix. Don't be minding mine, no, them birdies be flying high, so you know how they get. Gotta get it, then we flip it. Gotta give it, then we go. So much product, we can get it. I don't think you wanna know. All I know is get the though. Gotta give it for the low. If it's high, bring it low. You got for 5, got for 4. Ain't no need to being greedy. Got me grinning wishes, feeling like a genie. This is for the fam, only ones that need me. Thinking that I got it, why they don't believe me. I done been breaking news, gotta screen it like a TV. Put the cheese on it, melt it like it's ziti. Turn it into water, drink it like it's Fiji. Don't wanna be bothered, shorty just to leave me. She spraying all over, looking like graffiti. She just want the D, she really do not name me. Her friends always capping, never wanna see me. The shorty be mad, a man wanna be me. That's word of my mother, better known as DD. That's word of her firstborn, known as BG. They hating the fact they know they cannot beat me. Yeah, flying high, them birdies be lit. 7-9, them birdies legit. Stay the line, don't get caught in the mix. Don't be minding mine, no, them birdies be flying high, dog, you know how they get. Flying high, them birdies be lit. 7-9, them birdies legit. Stay the line, don't get caught in the mix. Don't be minding mine, no, them birdies be flying high, dog, you know how they get. I've just been waiting my turn, keep it humble, staying focused. It's like a sponge from the way that I learned. So many ways I can approach this. Got the weight up on my shoulders and making me great. Mentality is colder. She wanted to wait. I told her that I'm older. You deal with a different caliber of soldier. She kept on saying it over and over. It didn't register like nobody told her. She pill popping to the point that she's sober. She tests the range while I pull in the rover. Keep the flame tucked in the holster. Leave her brains all over the poster. Got the wheel, you can call me the chauffeur. Leave the penny, we can minus the loafers. Yeah, flying high, them birdies be lit. 7-9, them birdies legit. Stay the line, don't get caught in the mix. Don't be minding mine, no, them birdies be flying high, dog, you know how they get.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. I'm from the bottom of the barrel, came apart it in the gravel. All black be my apparel, Glock 40 pointing at you. We storming niggas' castles, my niggas is going cashews. I like it, I take it, I ain't gotta fucking ask you. Terrorist mindset, deadly the thoughts, shoot and bury the nonsense. And piss in the corpse, you niggas small like the fine print. Fall in line and get pop quick, you forgot your reminder. Third pound we the livest, respect over everything. Cash come included, my clique get everything. Mash on the music, biz, it is what it is. These are the breaks, separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass slow, poison all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm born blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team next. We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Never lose love like sleep, I'll be stretched out. Everybody on my line, that's why I stepped out. Mark Haterade, stone face gripped up. Mouth split, Tony talking tiger gear ripped up. Pound reppin', G checking freshman. Top hat pimped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy, no lie. Real heart, true eye for Avila. Nigga pick a side, killers never switch a side. Money or the power, push the way I feel inside. Deal a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air. Shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, me no scared. And you can keep them ugly bitches over there.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope, it ain't worth throwing pearls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keep them hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do for wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let off them choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe.
Live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live in the back, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goon, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Call me pre-thinker, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fake. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is the turn, trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the move, so ridiculous. Oh.